Back to Soda City Live, everyone. Ask yourself this question. Are you living your truest and most authentic self? Pause, think about it. And while you think about that answer, we have Pastor Women's Ministry leader and author, Dr. Jackie Greene, who exploits these ideas and helps you answer those questions and much more with the release of her new book, Permission to Live Free, Living the Life God Created You For. She's joining us today right here on Soda City Live to tell us all about it. Dr. Greene, welcome back to the show.
So glad to be here.
Congratulations
on
your book. I understand that, of course, you're an author, but this is your first nationally released book. So tell us more about it.
I am so excited to really just share with women. I feel like we go through so much as we live throughout life, and many of those things, whether it be the abandonment of a parent or, you know, going through the trauma of life, we will sometimes start to suppress who we were actually authentically created to be. I'm championing women through my own life story to go back to be the free girl that you were from the very beginning, to not hide, to not shy, not to hide or shy back, but to really live it in authenticity and fullness.
And how do you navigate that too at an older age? Because some people, they wait to, they're like, you know, I'm older, I can be myself now, but this is a book that will help guide you through those steps no matter what age range you are.
And you speak of my mom. I even talk about her in the book. She was at retirement stage before she recognized that I was living, but not living in the fullness and precision that God had for me. I think the one thing that no matter what your age is, you have to recognize it's never too late. You can jump back in there. You can give the yes that maybe you have been putting on the back burner because of children and step into that thing that God has said about you and find a brand new way of life that's actually free.
And I know you say you talk about your story in here. We don't want to give it away, but you do so much work in the community at Fort City Church as well, your church, where you are helping women. What are some of the stories that you've heard that help you motivated you rather to write this book?
So many women lose their voice because of the trauma of their past or even getting comfortable in their past success. I'm challenging women to say, like, get your voice back, speak up. If you laugh loud, if you speak a certain way, all of it was a part of the original intent for the purpose that you have. And there's somebody that needs that voice. And so speak loud. And I do believe that you are free to free others for sure.
I love that. Where can people find a copy of your book?
You can find a copy anywhere books are sold.
Oh, good. And I hear that it's on Audible
now. It's on Audible and people are loving it. I'm reading it in my own voice. So
good.
I would say go grab it.
I was just going to ask you who's narrating that for you. You know, Audible is a new trend.
It
so
is.
That way you can ride down the highway and you can get all of those great tips. Permission to Live Free. You can find it at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Books A Million. Also, Permission to Live Freebook.com. And as you just heard, Audible. You also have your Permission Conference that's happening starting this Friday. Tell us about that.
We have so many amazing dynamic voices coming. The theme this year is godly, where we are believing that heaven will invade the earth. But we want to bring that concept of godly out of the clouds into everyday life. I believe that God, when you allow him to walk in step with you, you're able to find him in all that he brings, peace, joy, even the ingenuity that you need in every single step of your life. Even just parenting, I believe you're able to find him in even the small stuff like that.
The theme permission, the word permission, why use that?
Because we have to own it. I think so often we allow people pleasing and trying to find external affirmation to snatch away what we were actually already given by the Father. I believe when we go back to the way we were created, you're able to own another essence of who you were made to be and walk that out. You walk in the rooms different when you know you're owning, and that's what permission is all about. It's access granted.
Access granted and giving yourself permission,
to
not
live it
seeking
out
permission from others. I love that. Full circle moment there. And we have the details about the conference coming up on your screen right now as well, if we can pull those details up. But it starts this Friday and it ends
this Sunday. And you can buy tickets at the door.
Okay, all right. And it's going to be at Fort City Church.
Fort City Church,
Tell us where your church is.
2 Notch Road.
Okay, good. On 2 Notch Road. And of course, we'll have all the information on SodaCityLive.com. And don't forget to make sure that you purchase Dr. Greene's new book, giving women specifically the permission to live free. Thank you so much.